Hello everyone, today we will talk about transiting Venus. Venus is transiting through the sign of Aries. The way Venus behaves while transiting through the sign of Aries depends on the position of the sign of Aries in the individual's natal chart and the house order of Aries. This transit can be more prominent in your life when you have other planets in Aries, transit, or natal, heavy or light aspects to Mars. But the basics are as follows. When Venus transits through Aries, we get a disgraced Venus. Venus becomes raw and extremely unyielding in her desires. This downfall and showing everything Venus should not be, only shows that she is operating outside her usual realm of harmony and compromise. Love is no longer diplomacy or loyalty, it becomes a battlefield, a raw conquest and relentless pursuit of passion and struggle. It is here in its most primal form, electrified with impulsive attractions, bold declarations of love and a tendency to plunge headlong into romance without considering the consequences. The chase is very exciting, spontaneous and direct under this fiery influence. For some, it will feel more like handcuffing season, which can make relationships feel too close for comfort. Impulse control is scarce, so open and close your zippers wisely, as hasty behavior and decisions will surely come back to haunt you. A little impulse control will go a long way during the Venus transit in Aries. Venus is a planet that brings with it the perception of the other side and one-on-one relationships. As such, the Venus transit through Aries completely loses the other side and has the potential to change your life for the worse, selfishly looking only at its own side. Bringing boldness and impatience to your emotional life and interpersonal relationships, Venus in Aries waits with bated breath for trouble to come and force you to rise up and accelerate your plans and actions. Aries will guide you to fulfill your wild passions, but not to successfully escape them. The influence and energy of the planet varies depending on which house Venus finds itself in when transiting Aries. However, clearly expressing one's desires and not hesitating to pursue them egocentrically and fiercely makes people go after their goals bravely, and any failure makes them quite frustrated. Such behavior is simply unacceptable to Venus herself, but in this case, Aries is the one who will set the rules of the game. As we have already mentioned, the embarrassment and shame of Venus in Aries creates so much impatience when it comes to matters of the heart. We do not look back with Aries energy and are not interested in apologizing or thinking about the past. Every day is a completely new day and the past and previous decisions seem to not exist. It is time for things to work right now, and love is pursued and conquered regardless of what the other party thinks. Aries love lasts as long as freshness and openness are maintained. There is no sugar coating, but no mean or petty moves. It is important to tell it like it is and how things are. Otherwise the chemistry that appeared quickly disappears just as quickly. This energy is either exciting or extremely exhausting, depending on whether you can handle scandals and reckless affairs. For some, the idea of forbidden love becomes particularly intoxicating. As a result, love triangles and short-lived encounters become more common, not necessarily because of deception but because Venus in Aries succeeds in unattainable challenges. However, despite being embarrassed, Venus here still excels in the arts and creative fields. Tattoo artists, body piercers, and fitness trainers are in business at this time. Warrior physiques and revolutionary body tattoo designs come as fashion trends at this time. People will become more open, and the boldness factor is expressed in the creative arena. In the whole story, appearance and physical attractiveness are a magnet for attraction. The archetype of the warrior queen is strong now, especially in women who embody fierce independence and magnetic attraction. Moreover, they are capable of aggression and sadism, and similar partner deviations that cause pain become popular. Either way, men experience a huge sensual and passionate rise with a desire to achieve raw partner relationships. On the other hand, women will seek a soulmate and the presence of a more masculine-looking partner in their lives. Depending on the houses Venus passes through while transiting Aries, these idealistic and overly excited feelings will appeal to you very much or not at all. How to get the best benefit or reduce as much as possible the embarrassment through this dynamic, arbitrary, and somewhat selfish influence is the key question. But for example, if you have an emphasized Aries in your chart, the mildest version is to deal with your body, which you can bring to perfection in this month of influence. So get involved in fitness, training, and all other activities that will beautify your body for the next 365 days.